I'm Michelle. I'm directing Red Sea by Maxwell Anderson. Get ready to flashback to the 50s. Enjoy. I've enjoyed working with my cast and everything, so I hope you do too.
It wasn't Rhoda. Rhoda's too self-reliant a child. It certainly wasn't Rhoda.
The name of the victim of the drowning at the Fern School picnic is Claude Daigle, the only child of Mr. and Miss White Daigle, appears to have fallen into the water from an abandoned wharfhouse. It is a mystery how the little boy got on the wharf, but his body was found off the end of the landing, wedged among the pilings. And now back to national news.
Oh, that poor child, poor little boy.
They'll send the children home immediately. They must be on the way now.
No, but I don't know what to say to him. Darling.
Oh, you sound like Fred Astaire tapping across the room.
I had over my heels, but Mama had these iron pieces put on so they last longer.
I'm afraid I can't take any credit. It was Rhoda's idea entirely.
Oh, you've been yours, little sweetheart. But I'll tell you one thing, Rhoda. I think you worry a little too much about when you're not the best at everything.
A present?
Now, this was given to me when I was 8 years old. It has a garnet set in it, but we'll have to change that out for turquoise, since turquoise is your birthstone.
Could I have both garnets? The turquoise too?
Of course you may.
Am I to keep this now?
You're to keep that until I can find where I can get the stone change.
Then I'll keep it in my box.
Guess I'm pretty early, Mrs. Penmall, but it's my day for doing the windows on this side.
Yes, you can begin in the bedroom, Leroy.
Yes, ma'am.
I like garnets, but I like turquoise better.
Oh, yes. I thought you should have some presents today. You wanted that school medal very much, didn't you?
It's the only medal Mr. Fern gives. And it was mine. Oh, it was really mine!
Rhoda, forget it.
I won't. Oh, I won't!
Leroy! Have you completely lost your senses? You spilled water on Rhoda's shoes.
I'm sorry, sir. I guess I was just trying to hurry.
Well, it was an accident. You didn't mean to do it.
He meant to do it.
Rhoda!
Oh, I never. I'm just clumsy.
Leroy, please, please!
Just get about your work.
Yes, sir.
Mama, you know, we really didn't get to finish our lunch because Claude Daigle was drowned.
I know. It was on the radio.
Well, I'll be upstairs in case you need.
Thank you, Melvin.
See, Claude was drowned and they were all hurrying and calling and rushing to see if they could make him alive again. But they couldn't. So they said the picnic was over and we had to go home.
You see him here.
Yes. They laid him out on the lawn and they worked and worked, but it didn't help.
I want you to get those pictures right out of your mind. I don't want you to be frightened or bothered at all. It was an unfortunate thing to see him, and I understand how you feel, my darling.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mama. I don't feel any way at all. Could I have a peanut butter sandwich?
Rhoda, have you been naughty?
Why no, Mother? What will you give me for a basket of kisses?
Oh, I'll give you a basket of hugs.
Oh, hello, Mr. Fern.
want to know.
Oh, we suffered such a blow losing one of the children that way. I'm sure you'll forgive us for going over it.
I'm sure everybody's puzzled and worried and saddened.
I've just come from seeing Mrs. Daigle. I've seen her several times now, and each time she has asked me to find out from you if you have any possible clue where the pin should go right now.
Was it lost?
Yes, it wasn't found. The body has completely disappeared.
I didn't know of this.
You see, Rhoda was the last single Daigle boy alive.
Are you sure of that?
Yes. About an hour after we arrived, one of the older students came on, Rhoda and the little Daigle boy at the far end of the grounds. The boy was upset and crying, and Rhoda was standing in front of him, blocking his path. The older girl saw Rhoda, shoved the boy, and snatched at his medal. Claude broke away and ran down the beach in the direction of the old wharf. Rhoda followed him. At 1 o'clock, the lunch bell rang, and Claude was missing. You know the rest.
You're not saying that Rhoda had anything to do with the Daigle boy's death.
Oh, of course not.
Well, I will ask Rhoda.
I've tried thinking of any little thing that saw Mrs. Denmark, but nothing else.
Goodbye, Mr. Fern.
I found a place where they'll change the stone and Rhoda's locket and clean it in just one day.
Oh, I'll take a locket. I know where she keeps it.
Great. I have used pressure, bribery, influence, and blackmail on old Mr. Peterson. Now, he said this little job would take at least 2 weeks. Now, I told him straight that I'm handling the community chest again this year, and if he were as busy as all that, I would be happy to review my estimate of his contribution. You found it. Well, I will take to the air, dear Christine.
Goodbye, Melvin. So, you had the medal after all. Claude Daigle's medal!
Where did you find it?
How did the medal happen to be hidden in the drawer in your table, Rhoda? And I want you to tell me the truth.
I don't know how the medal got there, Mama. How could I?
You know very well how the medal got there. Didn't you go on the wharf at any time during the evening? At any time?
Yes. I went there once.
And was that before or after you were bothering Claude?
I wasn't bothering Claude, Mama. You see, I told him that I was happy that he won the medal. If I didn't,
One of the older students saw me try and snatch the medal off Claude's shirt.
that big girl was Mary Beth Musgrove. She told everybody she saw me. Well, you see, Claude and I were playing this game. He said that if I can touch the medal with my hand, I can wear it all day. How can Mary Beth say that I took the medal? I didn't!
Rhoda, how did you get the medal?
Oh, I got it later on.
How?
Well, you see, Claude went back on his promise. And he said that I can wear the medal if I gave him 50 cents.
Rhoda, why didn't you tell that to Mr. Fern when he questioned you?
Oh, Mama, Mr. Fern doesn't like me at all. I was afraid he'd think bad things about me if I told him. See, it was silly to want to bury him with the medal pinned on him. He was dead. He didn't know whether or not the medal was on him or not. Oh, I've got the sweetest mama in the whole world. That's what I tell everybody. I've got the sweetest mother in the world. If she wants another son so bad, why doesn't she adopt another one?
Rhoda, wait for me. Don't talk to me. We have nothing to say to each other.
Okay. Okay, Mama.
You have anything to do, anything at all, no matter how little it was, with Claude getting drowned?
No, Mama. I didn't.
Can't be true. Can't be true.
Anybody here?
Hello, Uncle Melvin.
Oh, hi, honey. Oh, Christine. Here's a package for you.
Oh, it's for Rhoda from Granddaddy.
For me?
Might Rhoda stay up and have dinner with me?
Yeah, she could. That's Reginald Tasca over the drinks and excess right now.
Great. Well, send Rhoda up any time. It must be nearly ready.
Oh, he's coming here.
Granddaddy?
Yes, I will go ask Mel and if Grandfather can stay in his extra room. Be right back.
There she sits at her little table, looking all cute and innocent, like she wouldn't melt butter. She's that cool. She can fool some people with that innocent look she can put on and off when she wants to. But not me. She don't want to talk to nobody smart. She likes to talk to people she can fool, like her mama, Mr. Breedlove.
Go empty the garbage. You know, I know you made a bed there, behind the garage. And you like to sleep there where nobody can see you.
Oh, I got your number, miss. I've been hearing things about you that ain't nice. I've been hearing you beat up that poor little Claude in the woods. I heard you run him off the wharf.
If you keep telling lies like that, you won't go to heaven when you die.
I know what you done to that boy when you got him out on the wharf.
What did I do, if you know so much?
You picked up a stick and hit him with it. You hit him because he wouldn't give you the medal like you told him to. I thought I'd seen some mean little girls in my time, but you're the meanest.
Nobody believes anything you say.
You took that bloody stick and washed it off good, and then you threw it in the woods where nobody could see.
I think that you're a very silly man.
It was you was silly because you thought you could wash off blood, and you can't.
Well, why can't you wash off blood?
Because you can't, and the police know it. You can wash and wash, but there's always some left. Everybody knows that. I'm going to call the police and tell them to start looking for that stick in the woods. They got what they call stick bloodhounds. And them stick bloodhounds can find any stick there is that's got blood on it.
You know what you say about me? It's all about you. You're scared about the police yourself.
What are you saying to Rhoda?
What, Mrs. Belmont? We was just talking.
Just the same, you're not to speak to her again. Is that entirely clear?
Mama, is it true that when you wash blood off with something, a policeman can still find it?
Who has been talking to you about such things? Leroy?
Well, good evening.
This is my daughter, Rhoda.
Oh, well, hello, Rhoda. She's a little sweetheart, isn't she?
You may go now, Rhoda.
Yes, Mama.
That's a little ray of sunshine, that one.
Now, since I called you, I've gotten a letter from my father, and he'll read it tonight.
Ah, there's a man I've always wanted to meet. You know, if you're thinking of writing mystery stories, your father was quite the expert on crime and criminals early in his career.
I know. Coffee?
Ah, yes.
Well, the story I was thinking about writing made me wonder. Tell me, do children commit murders, or is crime something that's learned as the criminal grows up?
Well, I have often thought about that. And yes, children have committed murders, some quite clever ones. In fact, some murderers, the ones who are going to become particularly distinguished in their careers, start amazingly early.
They grew up in the slums among criminals, and they learn from their environment. I wonder if that could be Daddy. Daddy!
Hello, darling.
This is Reginald Tasker,
What?
Father.
One of my favorites. He does some impressive research for a classic crime book.
Haven't you ever considered coming back to the criminology track? I've always thought some of the best papers they ever printed were by Richard Bravo. And now your daughter's going to try her hand at writing? I was rather stumped by her last question. She asked, have children, are criminal children always the product of their environments?
Well, nothing difficult about that one. They are.
You know, they say there's a type of criminal born with no capacity for remorse and guilt. No feeling for right or wrong. They're just bad seeds.
And this favorite motorist of yours, the one you were speaking of the other day, is she an instance?
Ah, Bessie Dinker. Was Bessie a bad seed? Well, I should say so, because whenever the full story of her career came out, it was realized she must have started at the age of 10. Well, isn't that right, Mr. Bravo? I know you covered all her cases.
You know, I forgot all about the new cases.
How did she end?
She just vanished. Disappeared. Well, wait a minute.
No, never heard of one.
She'd been better off if she'd died then.
Perhaps, and on that gloomy note, I think I should take my leave.
No, Miss Casper.
Good night.
I'll call you early in the week.
Good night.
Now, were you really planning on writing something?
Oh, I was just asking questions.
Well, looking too close, or is there something heavy on your mind?
Is something showing the face?
Everything shows in your face. It always did.
Well, my landlord, he'll be here tonight. You'll meet him. He's offered a wonderful room for you to stay in while you're here. Rhoda's having dinner with him now.
You were going to come out with something.
Oh, yes. I confessed to him the other day that I'd always worried about being an adopted child. And I was worried that the daddy I loved so much, he wasn't really my daddy.
Has something made you think of this lately?
Yes. My daughter Rhoda,
What about her?
she terrifies me. I'm afraid of what she may have inherited from me. And whose child am I?
Mine.
Right, dear, don't lie to me. I told you about the dream that I had. You found me somewhere. I know the place.
I don't think you could. You were less than 2 years old.
I either remember it or I dreamt it. I can hear my mother's voice calling my name some distance away. But I hide in the weeds and don't answer because I'm afraid.
What name did she call?
Oh, it isn't Christine. Could it be Engel? Engel Decker! Decker. Daddy, you concealed something from me all these years, haven't you?
It was the neighbors that found you and saved you. I was recording a case for a Chicago newspaper. I called my wife to join me. We simply couldn't resist you.
I wish I had died then.
It hasn't mattered where you came from. You knew nothing but love and kindness from us, and get nothing but love, kindness, and sweetness back. And Rhoda, a perfect, sweet, sound little girl.
Father, is she?
Excuse me, but Rhoda's finished her dinner and now she wants a book. Oh, and I have not met Mr. Bravo. How do you do? I'm Mr. Breedlove. I'm gonna bring you up and promise not to annoy you.
Granddaddy!
Rhoda,
Why do you look at me?
I just wanted to see your face. Maybe I should find a room and get ready for the evening.
I'll take you up if you'd like to go now.
If you'll be so kind.
Rhoda, what are you doing?
Nothing?
Is that for the incinerator?
Yes.
What is it?
It's just some things you told me to throw away.
Let me see it. Rhoda, let me see the package. No! You hit him with the shoes. You tell me the truth.
I hit him with the shoes. Oh, I had to, Mom. What else could I have
You
done?
know that you murdered him.
It was his fault. He should have just given me the medal in the first place.
Rhoda, I want you to start from the beginning and tell me the truth. I know that you murdered him, so there's no sense in lying again.
Can't, Mom. I can't
Rhoda,
tell you.
I'm waiting for your answer. Please tell me I must know.
He wouldn't give me the medal like I told him to, that's all. So he ran and hid on the wharf. But I found him there. And I told him that I'd hit him with my shoe if he didn't give me the medal. But he shook his head. He shook his head and said no. So I hit him with my shoe. The first time. Then he took off the medal and gave it to me.
What happened then?
He tried to run away. So I hit him with my shoe. He just kept crying and making noise, and I was afraid somebody would hear, so I hit him with my shoe, Mama. And I hit him harder this time, and harder, and he fell into the water.
Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Oh, I've got the sweetest mama in the whole world. I've
Rhoda,
got
how did the bruises get on the back of his hands?
He tried to pull himself back on the wharf. I wouldn't have hit him anymore, Mama, but he said he was gonna tell on me. Please don't let them hurt me, Mama. Please.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. I don't know what must be done. I promise. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Mama, what will you give me for a basket of
Please,
kisses?
please.
Can't you answer me, Mama? What will you give me for a
Rhoda,
basket?
Rhoda. Go into your room and read. I'm gonna say what to do. You promise me you won't tell anyone what you've told me.
Why would I tell and get killed?
Now, take the shoes and you put them in the incinerator. Hurry, burn them quickly.
Found out about that one lie you told. There are no such thing as stick bloodhounds.
I'm not supposed to talk to little Miss Goody Goody.
Then don't.
Where's your mom?
Upstairs.
For your own sake, though, I'll tell you this much. There may not be any stick bloodhounds, but there's a stick. And you better find that stick before they do, or they'll put you in the electric chair. You know the noise the electric chair makes? It goes and it'll shrivel all up like bacon does when your mama's frying it.
Go empty the garbage. You know they don't put little girls in the electric chair.
They don't? They got a little blue chair for little boys, and a little pink one for little girls like you. You know, I just remembered something. You used to go tap, tap when you walk. How come you don't wear those shoes anymore?
You're silly. I never had a pair of shoes like that.
I spilled water on them, and I wiped them off.
They hurt my feet, so I gave them away.
You know one thing? You didn't hit that boy with no shoe. You hit that boy with them sticks.
You lie all the time.
How come I got them shoes then?
Where are they?
I came to right out of your apartment.
It's all just more lies. I put those shoes down the incinerator. Nobody's got them.
Now listen to this and figure out which of us is the silly one. I'm in the basement working, and I hear something come rattling down the pipe. I open the door quick, and there they is on top of the coals. Oh, they're scorched some, but there's plenty left to show where the blood was. There's plenty left to put you in the electric chair.
Give me back my shoes.
Oh no, I got those shoes hid where nobody but me can find them.
Give me back my shoes. They're mine! You better give them back to me.
Oh no, I'm keeping those shoes until... Now, listen, Rhoda. I was just playing and teasing with you. I haven't got nobody's shoes.
Give them back to me.
I've got work to do.
You better give me back my shoes. You've got them hid. But you better bring them back. Right here to me. I said right here to me!
What was Leroy saying to you?
Nothing.
You may go now, Leroy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Rhoda. Look what I have for you. Both gardens in the turquoise, too.
Thank you, Melvin.
Oh, that sounds like the ice cream man.
Mama, do you think I can have a popsicle?
Oh, yes, put the money in my purse. those matches for?
Oh, Mama, I guess I just
Put
wasn't
them
thinking.
back, please.
Now, Christine, you won't mind if I'm too nosy or ridiculous, but you haven't been yourself lately. Do you sleep enough?
No, not usually.
Well, you must have some sleeping pills. That much we can do. And now I won't bully you anymore, Christine. I'm just going to tell you that I love you truly and deeply.
Fire! Fire!
What was that?
It sounded like somebody shouting fire.
Fire! Fire here! The man on fire! No! I haven't got him! I'm gonna do it! Ah!
There's a man on fire.
Rhoda, what was shouting?
I don't know, Mama.
Oh, his clothes are burning. His hair is burning. He's lying still. Oh, I should have known this was going to happen. Why am I so blind?
Christine, you aren't making any sense.
Stop now. Please, I can't take it. I can't take it.
What is it, Christine?
Oh, I can't bear it. Please stop this, Rhoda. Please stop that music.
Is Mama sick, Melvin?
Let me get my hands
She's
off
just a
the phone.
child.
Don't even look at her.
She died!
It's not what she said. It's what I've done. Polly put one toe out from underneath the covers to see how cold it was, and it was nipping cold. You remember the wife who wanted to get out of bed, and he shimmied on his stockings and dress. You have some new vitamins to take tonight.
Okay, Mama. Swallowing pills is just a trick.
Oh, you're very good at it.
Mama, do you love me?
Yes.
Will you read more to me now?
Yes, but you have to take these first.
So many, Mama.
They're a new kind. I'm taking two.
Mama, do you know about Leroy?
Yes.
It was his fault. Should have just given back my shoes and not threatened to tell the police on me, Mama. Don't let them hurt me, Mama, please.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. Now sleep well. And drink well. My only child. And the one I love. I just said to you.
I've made coffee.
When did it happen? How did you find her? Did you hear the shot?
Yes, yes. I heard the shot and I ran down. She shot us so I figured we wrote a deadly dose of sleeping pills.
Oh, I don't know how I'll live. I don't know that I will.
Now, look, Mr. Bravo, you have a lot to be grateful for. If I hadn't heard the shot, you'd have lost me too. Rhoda?
Oh, Rhoda. My Rhoda.
What will you give me for
or a basket of kisses. Oh, darling, I'll give you a basket of hugs.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cute.